Hey gang, editing Emily here. So we had a little bit of an audio issue with the intro to this video. That being said, it's going to be a little shorter because I tried to chop out as much as possible, and I apologize in advance for the quality of the audio. We fixed it before we got to the movie, so just keep that in mind as you're kind of bearing with us through the intro here. So that being said, you guys enjoy the video, and again, sorry for the audio. Bye. Greetings and salutations, internet friends, and welcome back to another episode of the First Time Film Club. My name is Emily, your titular first timer. This is Matthew, my husband, Cinema Sherpa, and viewer-submitted title, Silver Screen Sensei.
I like it.
That one was submitted by Mike Duncan. Thank you. For those of you new to the channel, what we're doing here is working our way through a very long list of movies that typically I've never seen before that Matthew has. What are we watching today?
Today we are watching the 1990 family action adventure comedy, The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What do you know about these Ninja Turtles?
So I actually, like young Emily, grew up watching Ninja Turtle cartoons. I wasn't like an avid, like rabid fan. But I was like, yeah, turtles. I like them. I dig them. And then that was that. I have this shirt. This is a cool shirt. It's normal, healthy adult turtles. And it's just like all these different breeds of turtles with sort of bandanas. It's kind of cute. So, and also, I actually asked Matthew if we could watch this because he's been playing.
Yeah, a new Ninja Turtles game just dropped actually a couple weeks ago on June 16th, I believe. The game's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
And he's been playing that on Twitch, and he just got really excited about it. And I was like, oh, wait, no, I haven't seen the Turtles movie. Let's just watch that then.
Yeah, I'm ready to watch. Are you?
I hope so. I think so. Cowabunga.
Well, at least you got that right.
It's now apparent that an organized criminal element is at work, that there appear to be no eyewitnesses to any of these crimes. More and more citizens who have fallen prey to the recent surge of crime.
Are these handoffs necessary?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You hear that part news story about no witnesses?
Oh.
Because of this organized crime.
Merchandise of every size and description,
videotape stuff, camera
stereo
stuff
systems at an alarming
They got you. They got you, Sal. I feel like his name is Sal.
You might be right, honestly.
Only a few vague reports of young boys or teenagers at the scenes have been filed.
So I know that those are the foot?
Yeah.
Okay, I always go like the foot or the hand, one of those. Good night. Good night. Yes. Yellow jacket. I'm happy. Hey, get it first! Get away from me! What do you think about? Whoa! Already, okay. The sound design and like the ADR is just gonna tickle the shit out of me. I can tell. Uh-oh. Evidence. Give John a hand. Well, let's get him in the car. Oh, yep. Just don't mind me.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take this piece of evidence.
Golden Harvest.
Major League Butt Kicking is back in town. Oh yeah!
Oh, this is precious.
Awesome! Righteous! Bossa Nova! Excellent! Oh, but no anchovies. And I mean no anchovies. You put anchovies on this thing and you're in big trouble, okay? I'm gonna let you know. Time's up. $3 off.
Where the heck is 122 and an 8? This is a 10. The tab's 13.
You're 2 minutes late, dude. Wise man say, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Ugh. Where did they come up with this stuff?
You're still a turtle. You're still a turtle. You're just a turtle in a trench coat. Like,
But this is also New York.
fair enough.
What the hell was that?
What?
Well, that was a crime, you purse-scrubbing pukes.
Ah!
It looks like you're the one who needs to be taught a lesson, pal. Class is paying 101. Your instructor's Casey Jones.
Oh,
Cricket.
no.
Cricket? Nobody understands cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket.
Slow, freak. I got work to do.
Freak! Freak!
Oh.
I have tried to channel your anger, Raphael. Anger clouds the mind. It is an unconquerable enemy.
The lighting on these damn puppets.
I am here.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's great.
That was beautiful.
What that means, Miss O'Neill, is that we have everything well in hand.
Hey guys, look.
Escalating recently.
That's her.
Have you got something else?
Are you trying to tell me how to do my job?
Oh, he is real mad.
He's the chief of police. It's his job to scream and be angry.
You're right.
We've been waiting for you, Miss O'Neill. I deliver a message.
Oh! Bitch! Oh! Wow. There's a human inside that suit doing those kicks.
Are you crazy? Why? Why? Because I wanted to redecorate. You know, a couple throw pillows, a TV news reporter.
The rug really ties that room together.
Hi. One day, I came upon a shattered glass jar and 4 baby turtles. That was us.
That was us!
Oh, no. Crawling into a strange glowing ooze. I received a shock. They had doubled in size. I, too, was growing. But nothing could have prepared me for what happened next. One of them spoke.
Pizza.
I began their training, teaching them all that I had learned from my master.
Radical!
I gave them all names. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael.
Are you guys sure you know where you're going?
Well, traveling by sewers, you bypass all the traffic, so that's handy.
I'd like to invite you all in, but, I really don't have anything to offer you guys except for, frozen pizza.
You dirty rat. You killed my brother. You dirty rat.
No doubt about it. She loved us. It was the impressions, dude.
You wish.
Hold it.
Oh no. Oh no.
What's wrong?
Splinter.
Oh. He said that's so sad.
It's my boss.
Uh-oh.
Can you guys hide?
Yes, they can.
I just had a rough night.
Well, let somebody else help you cover City Hall.
Charles, that's ridiculous. What's with you today?
What's with today?
Just don't push any buttons today, okay?
No promises.
I make more than enough money to provide for both of us, and you're stealing. Danny, damn it!
Oh.
Danny, come back here!
What? What? These are children.
Check it out, man. Anything you
Oh my God.
Anything you want to do?
There's nothing down there.
Yeah, it's fine.
You got any cigarettes? Regular or menthol?
Wait a minute.
That's a very
Is that
young.
Sam?
It's a very young Sam Rockwell.
What is happening?
Good.
Oh Lord, cheap. What is this now? That's a very cool shot. Listen, Darth Vader's helmet is cool, but that is fucking sick. Oh, God, that profile. Shing!
Dead. introduce a new enemy. Freaks of nature who interfere with our business.
Oh. Oh.
Ninja thieves who once operated in Japan.
Are the police looking into this?
Well, I've included everything in my statement, but I doubt that Chief Stearns is taking this possible connection seriously.
Oh. You know what? All the buttons. Push, 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 push.
What do you mean, what do we do now?
Splinter's out there somewhere.
I know Splinter's out there.
Fight?
Fight.
Kitchen?
Kitchen. I never said I was a great leader.
Well, you sure act like it sometimes.
Well, you act like a jerk sometimes, you know that?
Pork rind?
Pork rind.
Oh. 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 Are we gonna get a roof fight montage? I for real thought he was doing lines of coke.
No.
Sorry.
Just no.
Sorry. How else does he get all that energy? Run around streets of New York at night. Beating up bad guys. Oh no! Bad guys! Quick, beat him up!
Move it, will ya? Oh, you let him blow right by you. Can you believe this guy? Don't just ninja kick the damn rabbit.
Oh, that's my favorite line of the whole movie.
Where's Raphael?
And don't worry, he'll probably be back any minute.
Ninja attack! Ah!
Whoa! And I thought insurance salesmen were pushy. Oh, a fellow checker, eh?
Oh no!
Oh, what a spaz! Oh, Mr. Yes!
Think these guys are lumberjacks?
No joke!
Guys, I'm not so sure if this is, structurally speaking, such a good time for your, buddies to drop in.
Well, gonna learn today.
Uh-oh. Huh?
Uh-oh.
Man, we could really use rap right about now. Now what?
It's not Raph, but it's a friend. Oh, dang. Jeez, that went quick.
You coming? I'll cover you. Good idea.
Hi, this is April. Leave him.
Oh, wow.
April, it's Charles. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to say this. You're fired, April. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn. April just lost everything. Oh.
Mr. Johnson, stop! Please!
Shencho. You'll be all right.
What is your name?
Danny,
And have you no one to go to?
my dad could care less about me.
I doubt that is true. All fathers care for their sons.
I told you, I haven't been up here in years. I need to get to a phone and I need to call my boss.
You mean Charles? Well, he left a message on your machine just before we got out.
And?
You were fired.
Yeah.
Donatello has found someone to latch on to.
No way, atomic mouth.
Barfaroni?
Camel breath.
The dome head?
Oh.
What are we on?
G.
Here goes, gack face.
Jeez. It went somewhere.
Leonardo, meanwhile, has kept a constant vigil with Raphael.
They just tossed him in the tub.
I'm sure they do a little more care, but yeah, it looks like that.
And then there's Casey Jones, a 9-year-old trapped in a man's body.
I am Mr. Fix-It.
Let's go.
Lead the way, Toots. Babe, sweet cakes?
Let's see.
That's okay. I'll take care of it myself.
Fine, that's up to you. It's coming along nicely.
He kind of looks like kind of looks like the the dude who played the president in Independence Day.
That's Bill Pullman, but no, that's not.
Hey, he's awake! He wants some food! Bring some food! It's a Kodak moment.
Wait.
Why do the turtles trouble you, Master?
Something about the way you describe their fighting. Something familiar from the past.
Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. What is this rated?
PG.
Ointment?
Turtle X! What? What the hell? Turtle magic.
You have learned the final and greatest truth of the ninja. I love you all, my sons.
Before we go out advertising to the foot that we're back, we could all use a few hours sleep.
Yeah, I know. You're right. I'm just... What's that?
Danny?
Don't shoot. I don't think it's loaded, kid.
What is all this talk about spending the night down here?
You're a claustrophobic.
You want a fist in the mouth? I've never even looked at another guy before.
These are good. Do you think maybe I could have one?
This is your family. All fathers care for their sons.
Just left that manhole uncovered.
I too once had a family, Danny. Many years ago, I lived in Japan, a pet of my master Yoshi, mimicking his movements from my cage. Saki wasted no words, and during the struggle, my cage was broken. I leapt to Saki's face, biting and clawing. And he threw me to the... Then he was gone, and I was alone.
Oh. 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 Oh no. Turtle trader. That's what you are, Danny.
You gotta come with me.
What are you talking about? Come with you. And about to
They're
start.
gonna kill Splinter.
What?
The inquisitive. Huh?
Oof. 4.
Hey, Donnie! Looks like this one's suffering from shell shock. It was a shell of a good hit. I like it. Hey! Wait for me!
Woo!
God, I love being a turtle!
Oh!
Oh, no more?
Uh-oh. One
Now you face the Shredder.
The Shredder?
Maybe all that hardware's for making coleslaw. Now, at exactly what point did we lose control here?
Maybe somebody ought to tell him that we're the good guys.
It's a talent.
I thought he was gonna get punched, like, as he turned.
That would have been hilarious.
Where's Splinter?
Ah, the rat. Huh? So it has a name.
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. No.
Now your fate will be his.
No!
I will finish what I began with your ear.
What? What?
For when you die, it will be...
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Oops.
Oh my god! This just got so dark. Oh.
Danny? God, where have you been? Are you all right? Are you okay, Danny? It's okay.
Danny, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Danny?
I knew it was coming.
I really need you to cover this. You can have a corner office.
Well, but she's also one of the highest paid field reporters in New York City.
Now you are.
You're a tough negotiator, Charles.
Go check out the East Warehouse over at Leadman Island. Get your answers there.
Over at Leadman Island.
Is that a nod to the original creators?
Yes. Yes, it is.
You don't need an ambulance, do you?
No, but I was...
You just shut up and kiss me.
Oh. You don't want none at turtle time?
All right, Casey.
Yo, Casey! Talk to me, baby!
Gnarly. Radical.
Totally turbulent, dude. I have always liked Cowabunga.
I made a funny.
On the half shell, they're the heroes for. In this day and age, who could ask for more? All police and detectives are furious because they can't find the source of this lethally evil.
Yeah.
Turtles!
So that was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Overall thoughts?
That was a lot of fun. That was very cute. Well, right up until the end, until they, murdered someone in a trash compactor. I 100% see why this was such a big deal when it came out, because it is a very fun movie. I think it appeals to multiple age groups. Obviously the kids who were really into cartoons. Yeah, Matthew. But there were a few jokes that were like pretty adult and pretty funny. I think the big takeaway from this for me, I'm gonna shock everybody here, was the puppets and the costumes. This is amazing to me. Like watching these people, because this is all practical, right? Like this is all, this is not CG, this is not computer animated.
The turtles had actors inside them. Splinter was the only full on like animatronic puppet.
Okay, gotcha. But that is amazing to me that these people are jumping around and in what I can only assume to be sweat-soaked foam latex suits. It cannot be comfortable, and
probably pretty hot, pretty cumbersome. They had different versions of the suits, like some they called like hero suits. They're used for certain shots. Others that actually had the animatronics and the gears and the servos and all that. So there was different suits used at different points. And but whenever they had on the suits with all the servos and everything for the animatronics, it was like an extra 70, 80 pounds.
Yeah, I imagine so. But I love the technical aspect of it. I really appreciate that. Some of the lines were really kind of like very kid friendly. This is very much, I think, kid centric movie.
Yeah, I especially thought you would probably enjoy the pun work by the turtles themselves about, turtle puns.
Yes, I really appreciated it. The kids in the Foot hideout. I was not prepared for them to be like smoking and drinking. And also, like, I have some questions about the set, because I don't know why I clued in on this, or keyed in on this rather. But the damn skating, the little whoop-de-loop thing, that, like, I saw that and I was like, there's no way. Like, because you could see people underneath that.
Yeah, they had the arcade cabinets and stuff set up underneath that.
If some kid fell off in there, like you'd break multiple people.
I'm sure they took precautions and had pads.
This was the 90s.
I'm sure it was fine.
I don't know why, but that caught my attention.
All above board.
All above board. Totally A-okay. The Danny subplot was a little weird, I guess, but I think they needed to have a child character in the movie to be able to have, like, you know, for kids to be able to kind of like reference somebody that's similar to them.
I get that.
But like, I was like just here for the turtles, you know, like I didn't need the Casey April subplot, but
I mean, same. That's how it was.
I mean, so, but like,
for sure,
I appreciate them trying. That one scene,
well,
the massage.
I appreciated seeing Casey Jones in this.
Yeah, and they weren't super heavy-handed with it. It was kind of like, oh, okay, well they're flirting. Okay, cute.
There was also a lot cut out of the movie, like when they went to the April's house that was like upstate somewhere out in the country,
Mm-hmm.
they hide out there. There was a lot more scenes about the turtles that did more character development, more scenes with
April.
Casey and April that fleshed them out in their relationship a little more. So, but a lot of that got cut out.
I get that. Well, I feel like you have some notes, and I feel like I'm going to be very interested to hear them. So why don't we get into that?
Sure. Let me ask you a question. What do you think the budget for this was, with all the different suits, puppetry?
I'm gonna say, I'm trying to think what was built set wise. I'm gonna say 40 million.
Oh wow.
I don't know. I feel like I'm really bad at this.
Do you think you're high or low?
I'm probably, if it's 90, I'm probably high.
I won't torture you anymore with that.
Okay.
The budget was $13.5 million.
Oh, wow.
You know how much it grossed overall?
Oh,
worldwide?
a shit ton.
Worldwide? It was a little over 200 million. I think it's 202.
That's crazy. I didn't realize that turtles were such a big thing until he started, like, this is always how it happens. I walk through the living room and he's watching like a documentary.
Mm-hmm.
And he was watching this documentary about the turtles.
Yes.
And apparently, like, when this movie came out, and this movie came out after the cartoons and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, I mean, I was like 4 years old. And I was into other things before turtles. So I kind of missed the turtle wave. But apparently, people were real into them.
Yes. Quite a bit. They were a phenomenon.
They were like a whole thing.
Yes, and that documentary, by the way, was on Paramount Plus, and it's called Turtle Power: The Definitive History of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it's a great documentary if anybody's interested. Yeah, speaking of the budget and how much the movie grossed, this was the highest grossing independent movie until 1999 when the Blair Witch Project beat it.
Oh, wow.
So Judith Ho, the actress that played April O'Neil,
Mm-hmm.
she had a little, I don't know if I want to say outsider help or insider help with getting into her character. In 1990, she was co-starring in a movie with Robin Williams, and the Ninja Turtles went into production while they were co-starring in that movie.
Okay.
And whenever he found out she got the part, he was a huge Turtles fan,
Mhm.
and so he knew all the comics. So he gave her all kinds of pointers and tips and things about April's personality.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I love that guy.
That's awesome. Like you're getting feedback from somebody who knows the character, who's read the character, you know, and not as somebody on the set is telling you, oh, this is her, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
A fan, you know.
Yeah, someone is an actual fan.
Yeah, that's always very cool.
I think that could be very helpful.
Yeah.
You talked about you really like, your biggest takeaway was the puppetry, the animatronics,
Mhm.
the costuming, everything. Well, one of the early ideas that was floated whenever the movie, the concept of the Ninja Turtles movie came about, one of the early ideas was it would be shot Roger Rabbit style, where there would be real live action people, actors interacting with cartoons, characters of the Turtles.
I'm glad that they did not go that direction. I like this. I'm probably always gonna be in more favor of like a practical effect, but now don't get me wrong, I'm not a purist, you know, saying like computer graphics are garbage. No, they're amazing. I just love seeing
if you can do it practically, it's probably better that way.
and if it's done well to a high degree of professionalism, and I just appreciate it so much. So
yeah. And speaking of high mastery and professionalism in practical suits and practical effects. They scrapped the idea of the Roger Rabbit thing and went to probably the highest artist master of practical effects and things like this, Jim Henson.
Oh!
So...
Okay, well that's why I love Splinter so much, I guess.
Yeah.
It makes sense now, that tracks.
Yeah, all of those were done.
All the pieces are falling together, like, because the little puppets, when they were showing, like, how the turtles and how Splinter came to be, all I could think was, like, oh, it's like a little Rizzo. So, I see that now, okay.
But yes, they went to the best, Jim Henson, and they did all the suits for all the turtles and Splinter.
Animatronics, okay,
Animatronics,
yeah.
everything. Okay. Puppetry,
it's all coming together, guys.
Yeah.
It's all coming together. Did they have that at the beginning of the movie? Like, did they list Jim Henson? I must have missed that. I must have been spaced out. Sorry.
Yeah, this was actually the last theatrical movie that Jim Henson worked on before he passed away. He did get to see the product, the finished product, and see how well it did. Yeah, the other thing though about these suits, they still were kind of cumbersome and kind of slow. So one of the tricks they did in this movie is they shot a lot of the scenes at 23 frames per second instead of 24 frames per second. So on playback, it would look a little faster.
I gotcha. Okay.
And sometimes even like in the fight scenes, they would film it at 22 frames per second.
Gotcha.
Just so whenever it's in playback, it would be sped up a little bit. You said you thought it got a little bit dark towards the end.
They murdered Shredder. Well, we are led to believe they murdered Shredder. I do know that there are sequels to this movie, so I don't know. Maybe he ain't dead. They 100% alluded to the fact that he crushed the enemy.
Well, it was supposed to get a lot darker a lot sooner. That scene where Master Tatsu comes back and is enraged and beats the crap out of the students, and the one boy in particular. The one that was on
the floor?
Yeah, he was supposed to be dead.
I'm pretty sure that they kept the shot. That they just put in ADR afterwards.
They ADR'd the lines afterwards to not have him be dead.
Yep, because everything about the scene said he was dead.
Because some people complained it was too violent. Or they thought that it was too violent.
I don't think that was too violent. I thought that him having died set the explanation for the group, the people that thought it was too violent were the ratings board. Oh, okay. All right, ratings board. You say so. We were trying to establish that the bad guys are in fact bad guys. That's too violent. But when the good guy commits murder, that's all right.
You're wrong.
Wrong. It's just wrong.
All right, stop digging. Speaking of things they left in are the shots they used whenever Casey Jones and Raphael first meet out there in the park, and they're fighting, and he hits him in the face with a cricket bat and sends him into the garbage can. That actually caved in the animatronics and it hit the actor inside. It broke their nose.
Oh my god!
So whenever he's coming out of the trash can, there's a couple of frames where you can see the guy grabbing for his face, because that's the shot they use. And I think that's kind of a old standard in Hollywood, or maybe
if the stuntman gets hurt, that's the shot you use because
you use that shot
because they earned it
because they gave of their body for that.
Yes. Okay, hold on. You may have it in your notes, but we need to discuss this. Speaking of the suits and the persons inside the suits, we had to rewind it. Because, in between, watching the movie and starting the review, we had to take it back. Because there was a scene.
You was like, I think I saw one of the people inside the suits. I was like, yeah, you definitely did.
It was either that or a demon. One of the two.
It does look freaky, but yeah, there is a...
I'm going to put a picture up of the still. Because
it's the right after Raph wakes up at the hideout house out in the country. And Donatello and them make a joke, and he leans back and laughs, and the mouth is open. You can see an extra set of teeth in there in the back.
And real quick, you see a set of eyes, but my brain turned it off. I was like, no, you didn't see that. Keep watching the movie. It's like, oh no.
That's why after I was like, oh, you definitely did.
Oh, you've seen it. Oh, you've seen it. You can't unsee it.
Oh, I think another thing that probably helped with the budget is it's set in New York, but the vast majority of this movie was shot in North Carolina.
Okay.
They used some establishing shots of New York City and stuff like that, but a large bulk of it was shot in North Carolina.
I bet that was a real bitch and a half, though, in those suits. I wonder what time of year it was in North Carolina.
Ooh, I don't know.
Because, whoo, buddy.
Yep.
Yep, that's a toasty turtle right there.
Those poor actors inside the suit. And another fun story, when they were shooting in North Carolina, a lot of their interior scenes and stuff were done in a studio, and that studio happened to be located next to an airport. The radio frequencies of the airport would interfere with the gears and motors and frequency of the turtle suits, and so some days they said the animatronics would just go crazy, and the faces on they would start spazzing out.
Sure, that's not terrifying. You go to pick up a random turtle head to put it on, and suddenly it's like...
Yeah. The Splinter puppet had to be controlled by 3 different puppeteers at the same time. One for facial expressions and talking, and one for the arms. Yes,
I'm helping.
You're doing great. So yeah, I think that's most of the notes I have. Most things we covered in conversation. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about, or you have any favorite scenes, least favorite scenes?
I'm not gonna say favorite scene or anything like that, but my favorite turtle.
Oh boy.
Okay, so
it's gonna cause a lot of controversy.
In the cartoon,
you better say the right one.
Is different. The cartoons are different. In the cartoons, my favorite turtle is Leonardo. Because he's a leader, and he's kind of poised and calm, and I always appreciated that about him. But in this movie, it is 100% Mikey. He's just so precious. I would watch this again. I think it's just goofy enough to not take itself seriously, obviously, but it knows they knew who they were marketing this to, so. Yeah. What about you? I know your favorite scene is the ninja kick the damn rabbit.
Yeah, pretty much. No, that's it. That's my favorite. Them watching that tortoise and hare cartoon, just ninja kick the damn rabbit. Love it.
I guess it's time to rate.
Sure. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give this one again for the time, the animatronics, the puppeteering, all of everything that went into it. That really kind of stole the show for me, the technical aspects behind this. Some of the dialogue was a little bit painful, but then some of it was just perfect. I'm gonna give this one 8. This one's got an 8 because it hit me just enough in the little bit of nostalgia I have for the Turtles. I appreciate it, and Jim Henson. There you go.
Yeah. All right.
What about you?
For me, this is a 9.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I will freely admit, I'm not going to try to hide this at all. There's a huge nostalgia, bias component to that.
Absolutely. Pippin had to leave the room because he was having a wildcat moment. But if he were here, he would certainly say 10 beans, for sure.
Probably.
Maybe he would even throw in a catabunga,
I got it. I just said it.
I got it. I just didn't care for it.
I heard you.
Well, I guess that's about all from us. You guys let us know, what were some of your favorite parts? What are some parts that scarred you for life, i.e. seeing the man inside the turtle? Who's your favorite turtle? Is it different from the shows versus the movie?
Mine has always been Leo.
Uh-huh.
Unless I'm playing the video games. Then it was Donatello, mainly because he had the most range with his bow staff.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Different reasons. Anyway.
Fair enough.
Just had to throw that out there.
If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like the video. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on all of the Summerlin-based shenanigans. And if you have nothing else,
I don't.
I think it's about pizza time for us. You guys take care. We will see you next time with another First Time.